Let's dive into some of Shakespeare's most complex and fascinating works, his problem plays. These plays don't fit neatly into the categories of comedy or tragedy, and they explore some tricky ethical dilemmas that require more than a simple solution. First up is Troilus and Cressida. This play is a fantastic example of how Shakespeare borrowed from different sources for his work. The play is based on the story of the Trojan War, but he didn't get it from just one place. It draws from George Chapman's translation of the Iliad as well as accounts from the 15th century by writers like John Lydgate and William Caxton. This is a point that has been asked in exam, so let's be careful and remember it. Now let's decode this. All's well that ends well is a perfect example of a problem play. It starts with Bertram being compelled to marry Helena, but he refuses to consummate the marriage and leaves for Italy. Once there, he courts another woman, Diana, but Helena is a determined woman. She follows him to Italy, meets Diana, and together they pull off the famous bed trick to ensure Helena and Bertram end up together. This play is considered a problem play precisely because of its complex ethical dilemmas, a key point that has been asked in exam. The ending isn't as simple and joyful as in other comedies. And finally, you'll love this part, Measure for Measure, which has been called a dark comedy. This unique description has been asked in exam. The story begins when the Duke leaves the puritanical Angelo in charge of Vienna. Angelo quickly proves to be a hypocrite when he condemns a man named Claudio to death for a moral crime. But here's the twist. Angelo offers to pardon Claudio if his sister Isabella sleeps with him. Isabella, being a virtuous woman, agrees to a plan to have Angelo's fiancée Mariana switch places with her. The Duke returns just in time to expose Angelo's evil plans and ensure everyone gets what they deserve. He spares Claudio's life, punishes Angelo, and even proposes to Isabella,